Do you know when to use does and when to use do correctly in your sentences? What is the difference between has and have and how to use them correctly in your sentences? These are the serious questions that need serious explanation. Once you understand the difference between does and do, has and have, you will not commit 50% of your mistakes again. While writing and speaking, most mistakes happen because we fail to use these verbs correctly in our sentences. In this video today, we are going to understand how to use does and do, has and have correctly in our sentences. I'll be explaining every single point in the simplest manner possible. So stay tuned to this video because this video is going to be not less than a treasure hunt. Hello friends, my name is Bharat and you are watching English with Mr. B. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon as well so that you get notified every time when a new video is uploaded. So without any further delay, let's get into the topic. Do verb has three forms: does, do and did. Does and do belong to the present tense family. That means these verbs are used only in the present tense. Does is used when the subject is singular and do is used when the subject is plural. When you change does and do into past tense, they become did. Let me explain with some simple examples. Let's take the subject he. He is a singular subject. He refers to a singular person. And according to grammar, a singular subject is always followed by a singular verb. So what is right? He does his work on time or he do his work on time. He is a singular subject and does is the singular form of do. So he does his work on time is the right way to say, not he do his work on time. If you say he do his work on time, it is wrong because subject does not agree with the verb. Subject is singular and the verb is plural. However, if you say he does his work on time, he is a singular subject and does is also a singular verb. So subject and verb agree with each other. That's what we all have to be careful with. He does his work on time is a positive sentence. When you change into negative, it becomes he does not do his work on time. And when you change into interrogative, it becomes does he do his work on time or doesn't he do his work on time? When you change a statement into a question, just interchange the position of the subject and the verb. For example, he does is the statement. Interchange the position of he does, it becomes does he. He does is a statement, does he is a question. He does not is a statement, does he not or doesn't he is a question. That's all. John is a singular name. With a singular name, a singular verb is required. So you say, John does not come late. John is a singular name and does is a singular verb. That's how a sentence has to go. However, you cannot say he do his work or John do his work because he and John are singular names and do is a plural verb. In this sentence, subject and verb don't agree. So this sentence is grammatically incorrect. The right way to say is John does his work or he does his work on time. So in order to avoid this mistake, always use singular verbs with singular subjects and plural verbs with plural subjects. So there are two things to remember. Use do with plural subjects and use does with singular subjects. But. The first person pronoun I and the second person pronoun you are exceptions. With I and you, we always use the plural verb do. For example, you can say, I do not know him and you do not know him. We do not say, I does not know him or you does not know him. With I and you, always use plural verb do, and in other cases, follow the rule. Singular verbs with singular subjects and plural verbs with plural subjects. You can say, John does his work on time because John is a singular name. You can say, he does his work on time because he is also a singular name. But I do my work on time because I is the first person pronoun, and you do your work on time because you is always considered plural in number. When you change does and do into past tense, they become did. In the present tense, you can say I do my work on time. In the past tense, you can say I did my work on time. In the present tense, you say they do their work on time, and in the past tense, you say they did their work on time. Now let us understand how to use has and have correctly in our sentences. Have verbs has three forms: has, have, and had. Has is used with singular subjects and have is used with plural subjects. And the past tense of has and have is had. Let us make some sentences with auxiliary verb has. Look at this sentence. John has a new car. John has. John is singular in number, so a singular subject is followed by a singular verb has. John has a new car, not John have a new car. Look at another sentence. She has a new car. She has. She is a singular subject, so a singular subject is always followed by a singular verb has. So she has a new car, not she have a new car. She has a new car is the right statement. She have is grammatically wrong. Now look at this sentence. John and Jane have new cars. Who have new cars? John has a new car and Jane also has a new car. In this sentence, John and Jane are the two names. That means subject in this sentence is plural in number. So as said earlier, use plural verbs with plural subjects. The subject in this sentence is John and Jane, so we use plural verb have with this sentence. So the right way to say is John and Jane have new cars, not John and Jane has new cars. Now look at this example. They have broken all previous records of the game. In this sentence, they is a plural subject. The word they refers to more than one person. So have is the right verb to use in this sentence. They have broken all previous records of the game, not they has broken all previous records of the game. Now we are clear that has is a singular auxiliary verb used with singular subjects, and have is a plural auxiliary verb used with the plural subjects. When you change has and have into past tense, they become had. Number, singular or plural, is important only in the present tense. Both has singular number and have plural number become had in the past tense. For example, the past tense of he has a pet dog is he had a pet dog, and the past tense of we have a pet dog is also we had a pet dog. Has and have, when changed into past tense, become had. I have already made a separate video on how be verbs like am, is, are, was and were are used in the sentences. I have given the link in the description box. You can click to it and watch my tutorial on be verbs as well. If you have any doubt, write me down in the comment section and I shall try to help you as soon as possible. And before you leave this video, if you have found this video to be helpful, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. See you next time with another video. Learning is very simple and easy with Mr. B. Stay tuned.